Hey guys, this is Ernest Martinez, business owner, a real estate investor, and I own a portfolio of Airbnbs. And so, in this video, I want to share with you an income strategy that I kind of fell into from Airbnbs. Okay, but people have been doing it for years. In fact, people come from other countries, and when they can't do much, they can do this. Okay, but a lot of people don't the people that take it seriously, they create a business out of it. And the people that create a business out of it, because it's so simple, any business where it's simple, that means it's easy to duplicate, which makes it easier to scale. Okay, and so what I'm talking about is cleaning subcontracting services. Okay, now the way I fell into it is with Airbnbs. So having a house that you rent per night, this is pretty much what happens. The real business in that, it's not renting it per night, because that's what Airbnb and a bunch of the platforms do for you. They do the marketing for you, and they bring you clients. The big thing that we have to do is get the house reset and cleaned. That's really where the work is. Okay, so I didn't really realize it until I was in the business already. So you pretty much kind of fall into it because you have to hire somebody that does cleaning. And so if you hire somebody that just does your house, I mean, great if they only work with you. There's a lot of people, especially like mines are in the mountains, so there's only a certain amount of people up there that clean. And so normally, if they're doing Airbnbs, they're probably doing it with other clients, and it's a good and a bad thing, the pros and cons. So a con is if you're not the only client, who goes first, right? They might not be taking your property. You might not be on the priority list of cleaning. Okay. Um, but a pro is they know what they're doing, resetting, and it should be quicker, right? Because if you were to do it yourself, it might take longer unless you were doing it all the time, right? But here's why it's a great business to be into. Whether you're an Airbnb, you have Airbnbs or not, that business, now that I know that it's needed, especially in Airbnbs, a necessity like that means you can literally create it, and everything that you need is pretty much at the 99-cent store. Think about it. They have everything, right? They have this um, type of sprays, they have bleach, they have, mop. If you don't have any of this stuff, I mean, literally from the 99-cent store or Walmart or, wherever, Home Depot. But they're just cleaning services, right? The big thing is speed, okay? Speed and being duplicatable, okay? So I'll give you my example on my cabins. Okay, so my checkouts are at 11 a.m. and my check-ins are 3 p.m. The reason why I do that is because I can have a check-in and check-out the same day, which means I don't miss out on any money. Okay, so if they check out at 11, like, guest, and it's empty from 11 to 3, that's 12, 1, 2, 3, that's 4 hours where there's a little bit of, margins to go in there and clean. Now, for people that know what they're doing, they can get it done within 2 hours. Okay. Now, if they took care of the place and it's not a mess, then it could be done probably even quicker than that. But pretty much it takes about 2 hours. Okay, 4 if you're slow. So either way, just for marginal error, those 4 hours are there regardless. And I'm just talking one person. Okay, if that person has a helper, or you bring somebody, then it's even faster than that, right? But what I've noticed, because I've done this myself, that's how I can tell you about this, is the main thing that takes longer is actually not the cleaning, it's actually the laundry in Airbnb, because the things have to be washed, right? The sheets and all that stuff. So if there's a washer and dryer there, you put it in there while you're doing everything else. So if washing, it takes about 30 minutes, okay? And then drying takes, about an hour. That's an hour and a half, okay? Um, so if you can do that all in one wash, perfect. If it's a bigger house, you might have to do two loads, right? Or take it somewhere and do it at the same time. That's really the big thing. Other than that, it's sweeping and mopping, um, and resetting the place normally. Okay, and then putting paper towels, toilet paper. If there's other things that are needed, doing that. And there's other checklists that go into it, as far as like having a specified cleaning closet, like a supply closet to put all those things. Those are all kind of like the details. But let me tell you, cleaning services in general, it's needed even regardless of the economy. Because think about it, Airbnbs is the perfect example. People are banking on that. All they have to do is lower the price, and people are still in between apartments, in between all these things, so they're still doing it. And the cleaning fee, they're not even paying. The clients are paying, but the owner, the landlord, or the host is not paying out of their own pocket. It comes out of the guests themselves. It's separated in the fees. And so it's going to continue regardless, to get paid. Okay. So if you can in the beginning do it yourself, you can actually put that back into your pocket. For me, I personally can't do that because it's too far. I'm in Orange County, city of Orange, and the cabins that I have are up in the mountains in Wrightwood and Crestline. So it's about an hour and a half, I would say. Yeah, about an hour. I guess with traffic, an hour and a half. So it'd be too far, especially just to do that. In my case, it doesn't make any sense. But if you're around your properties, do it yourself and put that money back in your pocket. I mean, if you figure, I charge about 50 to $100 on cleaning. Um, but let's just say it's 100, and you have one or two guests a week. That's two, four, six, eight. 8 people times 100 is 800. So that's $800 you would put back into your pocket if you need to make money. Then once you start scaling and hiring and all that stuff, you get to pay that out, right? And if somebody's taking care of two of your properties, they're making $1,600, and it's literally 2 hours here, 2 hours there, 2 hours here, 2 hours there. You know. And the way I see it, especially when you hire somebody and replace yourself, right now the going rate, I believe it's like $15 an hour to $20 an hour entry, right? So $20 an hour, you figure it takes 2 hours, so it should be $40. So if you're paying somebody and it's always taking that, you could do that and pay somebody. Um, I like to pay more in case they want to get a helper. That's just the way I do it. So if I'm paying $20 an hour times 4 hours, in that time frame, 2, 4, 6, 8. So I'm paying at least $80, and that's just me. Okay, so you can pay a little less or more. It's up to you. I pay more just so that way I don't have to worry. By the way, add in, if you want them to do this, which is why I pay more. If you want them to pay for, if they don't have wash and dryer and they have to go pay for that, you might want to add that in, right? Um, Other type of services like taking out the trash, or out to, where they pick up the trash once a week. So little things like that, I personally like to just add it all in. Okay, that's why it's at $100 for me. Okay, or you can pay that on the side. But just to reiterate, great business. It's simple. Most people, I mean, if you're a clean person, you've probably been cleaning all your life. You should at least be cleaning your own room. Obviously your house, hopefully. So if you can do that, you can learn to do it, um, at a property that you're going to rent out per night, and then you just kind of take it from there. Great business to have. If you need any help with that, let me know. I'll be making more of these videos with different strategies. So reach out, and I'm going to be having classes, both Zoom and in Orange County. I'm going to go a little bit more in Zoom, but you guys will see all those updates as we go. Just or if you DM me, I'll send you my calendar. I'll also put in the description below. Okay. Thank you guys and have a great day. Bye.